Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we've got a great lineup on the roster. We'll review some of the greatest football players of all time and see who number one with career earnings is. So, like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell as we discover who are the top 10 richest NFL players of all time.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 10, Larry Fitzgerald, WR, $175 million. At 6'3" and 218 pounds, wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald has been dubbed the youngest and finest wide receiver because his performance on the field was spectacular and constant week after week. Jokes were often made that the Arizona Cardinals could always resort to one simple strategy, which was throw it to Larry, on to Hut. With his height and amazing vertical and ability to snatch the pigskin right out of the air, avoiding defenders and never dropping the ball, people had to question themselves. Does he have suction cups on his fingertips? In 2020, Pro Football Focus gave Fitzgerald the Most Valuable Player award for a non-quarterback, and that hadn't happened since 2006. So there's clearly no doubt as to why he is 10th on the list of the highest paid NFL players of all time. He was able to amass a huge sum of $175 million from the NFL and provide wonder, supreme entertainment for millions of fans, as well as an icon to look up to. In his 15 seasons, he played in 11 Pro Bowls and was first-team All-Pro once. Although he was never able to grab a championship, Fitzgerald is now number 2 on the all-time receiving yards list and all-time receptions list, and number 6 on the all-time receiving touchdowns list. Number 9, Matthew Stafford, quarterback, $203.8 million. With 11 seasons under his belt, the Detroit Lions quarterback has thrown 264 touchdown passes in his career, which is 18th on the NFL's all-time list. He's only 9 touchdowns behind Joe Montana and is just off pace to catch Johnny Unitas for the top 15 this season. His highest single-season earnings came out to $51.1 million in 2017, and that also included a $50 million signing bonus. Stafford, now he's in his 12th season in Detroit and dead set on acquiring the championship, especially since he currently has 0. Although he has only 1 Pro Bowl and 0 championships, his $27 million average annual salary was among the top in the NFL. Number 8, Philip Rivers, quarterback, $218.9 million. Philip Rivers has a height of 6'5", weighs 228 pounds, and has 16 seasons under his title. Although he hasn't had any first-team All-Pro or championships, he has led his team to 4 division titles and 6 postseason appearances. Plus, he's helped the Chargers win their first playoff game since 1994 during 2007, which culminated in a trip to the AFC Championship game. He was in 8 Pro Bowls and peaked a single-year earnings at $32 million with a $17 million signing bonus in 2015. Now, he's worth $218.9 million. After playing college ball for North Carolina State, he was selected in the first round in the 2004 NFL Draft as the 4th overall pick by the New York Giants. He was then traded to the San Diego Chargers, where he gained the limelight, and in 2020, he signed with the Colts. And now, his career earnings are about $220 million. Number 7, Matt Ryan, quarterback, $223.5 million. Although T.I. and many others might want Matt Ryan to grab a train, plane, or automobile and leave Atlanta, the incredible athlete Matt Ryan is still on our list and going down in history as one of the highest paid quarterbacks in history. His highest peak salary per year came in 2019 when he earned an astonishing $44.8 million, and that included $42 million in various bonuses. In the 2018 season, his 5-year extension came at a $103.8 million salary and a $46.5 million signing bonus with a $100 million total guarantee, which was the largest in the NFL at the time. So, regardless of what T.I. says, Matt Ryan is rolling in dough and can probably go wherever he desires, even though he doesn't have any championship rings. And regarding the move, team owner of the Atlanta Falcons, Arthur Blank, refused to comment, but did say he loves Matt Ryan, and Matt has been a franchise leader for the Falcons. Regardless of their decision, Matt Ryan, who has been in 4 Pro Bowls, will continue to be in the spotlight. Number 6, Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback, $232.3 million. When the game is on the line and the pressure is intense, Ben Roethlisberger, aka Big Ben, has consistently been among the league's best. The 2-time championship winner has tons of highlight reel plays that is proof to why he has those championships. 6 Pro Bowls and career earnings of $232.3 million. One of the most unforgettable plays executed occurred in Super Bowl 43, when Big Ben dropped back to pass, surveyed his options, rolled with the pocket to his right, and fired a fade to Santonio Holmes. The incredible Holmes caught the ball, tapped his toes within inches of the end zone, and scored the touchdown that gave Pittsburgh their 2nd Super Bowl in 4 years. It's no wonder he's one of the highest paid NFL players in history, because this magnificent play alone has been considered by several NFL analysts be one of the best catches in Super Bowl history, and is probably the top play of Ben's career. In 2015, Big Ben signed a contract worth $87.4 million and acquired another $88 million over the first 2 seasons, excluding his bonuses. Number 5, Aaron Rodgers, quarterback, $233.6 million. Aaron Rodgers has 15 seasons, 1 championship, 7 Pro Bowls, and 2 first-team All-Pros in his career. His highest single-season earnings came in 2018 when he earned $66.9 million and $57.5 million in a signing bonus. During the 2020 quarantine lockdown, millions of people decided to binge-watch some of his classic performances. If you decide to binge-watch Aaron Rodgers' greatest performances, be sure to watch the Packers vs. Patriots Week 13, 2014, Packers vs. Bears, Week 10, 2014, Packers vs. Raiders, Week 7, 2019, Packers vs. Vikings, Week 16, 2016, and Packers vs. Chiefs Week 3, 2015. With his magnificent touch and leadership on the field, it's no wonder Rodgers signed a 4-year, $134 million contract extension. And the Packers didn't take too long to getting Rodgers under contract until the 2023 season, which would push his career earnings to $313 million. Number 4, Tom Brady, quarterback, $235.2 million. Tom Brady, arguably the greatest quarterback in the NFL of all times, became the 11th highest paid athlete in the world and the 4th highest paid player in the NFL history, with career earnings of $235.2 million. He's been to the Pro Bowl 14 times, been on the first team All-Pro 3 times, and has rigorously acquired 6 championships in his 20-season career so far. He was drafted in 2000 and becoming the starting quarterback in 2001. After his A-team status, his salary steadily increased from $28 million contracts to $60 million contracts, and actually, he probably would have been the 3rd or 2nd highest paid player in NFL history, but his heart is bigger than his greed, and he opted to accept pay cuts to keep his teammates satisfied and more competitive. He has the heart of a protective lion and has been known to share other blessings with his teammates. For example, Brady once bought his entire offensive line $42,500 Audi Q7 SUVs, and he bought all of his teammates 5 pairs of UGG shoes. Aside from the millions in charity that Brady has donated and all of the gifts for strangers worldwide, he has sacrificed at least $60 million in his career to assist the progress of his former team, the New England Patriots. Number 3, Drew Brees, quarterback, $244.7 million. Drew Brees might have a net worth of $160 million with an average salary of $22 million, but his career earning rises to $244.7 million. In his 19 seasons, Brees quickly established himself as one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He is a true asset for the New Orleans Saints and was the same for his previous teams, the Chargers. As of 2020, He leads the NFL in touchdowns by a quarterback and leads the league in passing yards. Many consider Brees to be one of the best passers ever seen, while many more consider him to be the best quarterback of all time, period. In his highest single-season earnings, he snatched $40 million in 2012, with a $37 million signing bonus. Today, he has 12 Pro Bowl appearances and 1 championship. Number 2. Peyton Manning, quarterback, $248.7 million. In his 18-year career, Peyton Manning has established himself as one of the premier quarterbacks that the NFL has ever seen. Aside from his career earnings of $248.7 million, he was able to accumulate a ton of money from both his playing contracts and endorsement deals. His single-season highest earnings accumulated to $35 million, with a signing bonus of $34.5 million. The 2-time champion and 5-time MVP actually has well over $350 million in career earnings, including all of his endorsements and other business arrangements. After collecting 14 Pro Bowls, Manning retired in 2015 with 1 year and $19 million remaining in his contract with the Broncos. Number 1. Eli Manning, quarterback, $252.3 million. After 16 seasons, the great Eli Manning will retire from the NFL with 2 Super Bowl wins, even though he's had his most turbulent season in 2017. In 2015, he extended his contract with an $84 million agreement, and since the Giants paid him $17 million this season, he jumps to the number 1 on our list, even though his brothers would say he's the 3rd best quarterback in their family. Who's your favorite NFL player on our list, and what are your thoughts regarding their fat bank accounts? Be sure to let us know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share this video with your fellow NFL players.